Welcome to PTTRAIN College. Today I'm giving you an overview of user choice funding, how to upskill your staff while receiving government funds for your employees. So today we're going to look at the new employee, the new worker, the existing worker, school-based traineeship, why study with PTTRAIN College, how we can help you with your marketing on the project, and what you'll learn. For a new employee or a new worker, the qualification criteria from the government is if your part-time worker has been working for you for up to 12 months, they'll be qualified as a new worker. And if your full-time worker has been working for you for up to 3 months, they're qualified as a new worker. Now what this attracts is, for the course, we're able to complete Cert 3 in fitness. Your employee will only pay $500 as long as they are eligible to be covered by the government for the rest of Cert 3. Your club will receive up to $4,000 in funding, which is broken up in $1,500 at the first 3 months and then $2,500 once they complete. Our objective working alongside you is to have your student finished within 3 months, but legally they have up to 4 years to complete it, but that's something we can negotiate when we have a chat. An existing worker, once again, same situation, $500 for the course for Certificate 3. The difference is you as the employer receive $3,000 in funding only upon completion of the course. So once again, this really fits if you've got a current worker that's already working there and you want to help upskill them. It helps your business tremendously if you're able to upskill your staff and keep them within your industry rather than externally hiring all the time. So again, the definition of an existing worker is an employee who has been working for you, if it's full-time, more than 3 months, and if it's part-time, more than 12 months. The school-based traineeship is another option. Your club receives, or your company receives, $5,500 in total funding. This is broken up. The first payment is at 3 months of $2,250. The traineeship, or the student needs to be working for 7.15 hours a week over a 48 days a year. Generally you don't do 48 days because there can be school holidays, they've got exams, they might be sick, but as an average that's the commitment. For a school-based traineeship, it's not ideal if you finish them within the 3 months, which is what we're trying to do with your new worker or your existing worker. The government frown on that a little bit, so you do want to be committed for at least a 6-month period if you're thinking of a school-based traineeship. And it really does come down to, you'll have someone in your club or your company that is a superstar that you do really want to have. So the payments are, once again, $2,250 at 3 months, and at completion you get $2,500 when they complete their Cert 3. And if you keep this student on as an employee for 12 weeks after finishing, you get another $750 bonus. So the question is, what we're trying to do is build a long-term relationship with you. We're not interested in flooding 100 through in 1 year. I'm more interested in working with your company, whatever structure it is, in 5, 10, 15 years time. So the question we want to try and employ is, why would you not offer user choice to all your current staff and ask the question of all your new staff coming on board? So to me, we want to look at working with you to make it part of your hiring criteria. The answer is, if it fits, perfect. If it doesn't, don't push it, let it go. But you never know, there could be 4 or 5 staff there, which is 20 grand plus to you, that's the government are going to fund that you're not aware of. So one simple page eligibility form is all it takes. We'll send that through to you, help you complete it, send it back to us, we critique it, and then we will send it to the government on your behalf, and then we chase it for you. We stress that this is very important, that we get to have a look at it first, because if you send it through and there's any mistakes, you don't really get a second chance. Plus, it is the government, they're fantastic, but they can need quite a bit of chasing to get an answer. But generally you're looking at about a 2-week period. So the options for studying, PTTRAIN College have a few options. We have online study, which is the students will receive an e-textbook of exactly the same textbook that we use in the classroom, so there's no watered down version. They have over 20 hours of DVDs, which is virtual classroom. So what we've done is actually videoed the lecturer taking the classrooms. We did a lot of research with the government and university, and that was the best format that we came up with, interactive DVDs, because it's as close as you can get to real world. There's multiple exercises that they can use online, and we have a video base of over, or just up to 900 videoed exercises. So the practical side is well taken care of, as well as the theory with the virtual classroom. They can download that on iPhone, or they can use it as MP3s as well. So everything they do can be purely self-sufficient online. We also offer study classes if you're in the Brisbane area and you're able to make a campus in here, or New South Wales or Victoria, wherever we've set up. If they can make a Friday morning or a Saturday morning, they're allowed to join the prac groups for free as well. There's online internet access where they can email us for questions. If we need to Skype students, we've got no problem with that, and there's always a phone as well. The biggest frustration we have, honestly, with our online students is they don't ask us enough questions, so we really want them to use those resources. We have face-to-face classes, we have full-time and part-time classes as well. If you can give us a yell, we can give you all the dates. We run 5 full-time classes a year and 2 part-time classes through the year. So there's multiple opportunities for them to come into the class or use online and use a bit of a blended where they're allowed to mix it around. We're quite flexible, and we just work that out one-on-one with you and your employee. PTTRAIN has a number of partners and affiliates who are upskilling their club members. We're trying to create a more positive community where we can help you improve your small business, medium business or large business, but use the resources that the government are offering us. So it helps us, it helps you, it helps the students. It's a win-win, it's a perfect situation that we're trying to support. We have a marketing specialist who will specifically help you market and advertise the training, so we can give you a lot of templates and a lot of ideas for the scholarships and the bursaries that you may wish to offer to your members or to your staff. So it doesn't just have to be staff. You may have some really hot members out there that you want to look at and bring in. So some examples are landing squeeze pages. We have web buttons, brochures, flyers, posters. We have open nights. If you've got a large business with a lot of employees, we're happy to come out and do a presentation to them, work through your HR department. It's all negotiable. We're quite flexible with that. So if you want to learn more, just call the 1300 788 724, or you can email me directly at vinnyk@pttrain.com, and look forward to all your questions and happy to take you through them.